Later. All right. What's up, devil dogs? Semper Fi. Gotta be an Uber driver for a minute. All right, what we doing today? What we doing today? What is the word, boys? We're buying Greenland. What's up, brother? What's up, Jackson? How you doing, man? Semper Fi, Semper Fi. I had to drop the old father off at the mechanical shop. I had to get my mother's car fixed up, tuned up. Good morning from Arizona. What you doing out there in Arizona, big dog? What's going on? How winter season? It's winter time. I got you. I don't forget. How you doing, Howard? Semper Fi, brother. Semper Fi. All right, where are we going, boys? We got about oh shit. We got a little ways to go, so hang tight. The grass. Some people end up on the other side of the grass where they think, yeah, man. Hey, why would I go all the way back? That's. Can I just get on this? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I panicked. I just panicked. I panicked right there. I guess we can. Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, I panicked. Yeah, people think grass is greener on the other side, devil dog. You know that you always gotta know where you're at in life, you know? Some people will ruin a good thing to check out another crappy thing. Just people can ruin their own lives, man. Grass is green, maybe a little dirt, you know, maybe a little dead grass. All you need is a little water, you know, a little motivation, a little, you know, hey, I'm gonna hit the gym today or go for a walk or something, you know, get you motivated, get you taking care of your own property, you know what I'm saying? All right, we're good. Dude, I think I fucking tweak my back too, or I'm sore. I can't tell. I think I'm just sore, but dude, and Trump's out of why here? Why let me ask everyone a question. The World Economic Forum in Davos, I kept hearing about it yesterday and Monday. Why does anyone care what those guys do? Like, it's why. I think what Trump's going there now to basically tell them to F off, or like, you guys are losers. But I don't understand why anyone really cares what old 80-year-old dudes do, name Klaus Schwab or whatever that dude's name is. I don't get it. I don't understand. Did Biden go there or Obama? Like, did any of those guys go there and talk at the World Economic Forum? I never paid attention to that. I never really, it's weird. And like, now everyone's going, but, Trump's basically just going there to, I don't know what he's going there for, just to tell everyone to F off. I'm not sure, but I don't think Biden ever went, for sure. Biden never left Kentucky or wherever he's from. I don't think Obama went to a World Economic Forum. It's kind of strange. Dude, I trained with my nephew yesterday, man. Little Booger's doing good, man. It's like 2-3 times a week he'll come out, or I'll go to him, and we feet work, man, football drills, handoffs, quarter throws. And he's getting better, getting a lot better. For I think he's 8, and the other one's 10. He's getting a lot better, man. It's exciting. He won't have 2 left feet when he's older, that's for sure. That is for sure. Yo, what's up, devil dogs? Oh. God. We got like a 2-hour, 3-hour long day, so y'all just hang back, grab a soda, grab a snack pop. What do they call sodas? Pops? Pops, yeah. Another day, another dollar, man. Yeah, he's getting better, man. He's starting to. There was, I think, yeah, man. He's starting to. We're going over. He does like 5 minutes on the treadmill. You know, like a good walking pace, like on the balls of your feet. You know, leaning forward, just to get his form going. Since he's only 8, we don't need to be running all that much. But we'll go over like his time stables, and then he started division, so we'll start division soon. And then we'll go over coverages and plays and what receiver does this and what to look for on the defense. It's pretty sick, dude. I think he's because before this dude would like he didn't have a care in the bones, you know. He didn't really care, and now he's starting to understand. Like, if he just pays attention a little bit, he'll understand what everyone's talking about. It's pretty cool. What's up, Rody? How you doing, sir? Number 5. Whoa, what was that? Semper Fi, brother. What's going down? Cheers. Hump day, man. I wonder. Semper Fi. Hell yeah. Devil Dog. Roscoe. What's up, Devil Dog? How you doing, brother? Semper Fi. Let me get that good salute for you. There you go. I get lazy with my salutes these days. And I end up just kind of Semper Fi, brothers. All right. I got some Devil Dogs in the building. I love it. Yeah, if you're new here, man. I'm good. Oh, yeah. Advice on joining the Marine Raiders. Advice on just joining the Marine Corps. I mean, man, I don't even like. Advice is hard. Joining the military is one thing, but becoming a Marine is another. You're gonna sacrifice. The Marine Corps take away your identity of who you think you are and replace it what you should be. And if you're okay with that, if you don't like the identity you grew up with, like you have bad habits. I am 100% sure you have bad habits, and you do things that the Marine Corps will find very unacceptable. So you will have to submit your will to the Marine Corps to become a Marine, and that will set you free. That will set you free. The more you fight it in the Marine Corps, the worse it's going to get. And for the next 4 years, or however long your contract is, no holidays, no weddings, no birthdays, no funerals. It's every day, 24 hours a day, 365, unless you get leave or something, which is only like 2 weeks. So I do it, man. I if you're doing it because, for me, I kind of, looking back at it now and knowing what I know now, and the just life in general, I think I was kind of lost as a high schooler. I played sports, and once sports ended, football, I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. Like I lived a great life. I'm fine. Like there's nothing more I wanted to do in life besides just play football. And then once that ended, and I tried to play college or JUCO, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Like it's over. You know, the glory days are over. I could have gone to the moon. You know, if they would have been like, hey, we're taking volunteers to go get thrown inside of a lava pit, I'd have been like, yeah, sure. You know, it sounds fun. So you got to be at that stage, I think, you know, just like, oh yeah, I can leave, no one would care, and I'd come back, no one would care, and I would, you know, you got to benefit your life. And if you if you join the military or become a Marine or join the Army for benefits or any other reason to look cool, I wouldn't do that. You know, and this is just my personal way of thinking and experience. Everyone's kind of different that has joined, and it's never too late, man. The Marine Corps will take you anytime, anywhere, man. Anytime, anywhere. Yo, what's up, brother Bobo? What's going on, Devil Dog? What's up? What's up, B-Ra? Where's my money, B-Ra? What's up, brother? How you guys doing, man? Simplify. I've been following your live stream for a year now since the fires. Oh, yeah. It's still burnt down, brother. It's still burnt down, Jackson. It's still burnt down. We'll go check out the fires soon. It still looks exactly the same. No one's done anything there. I don't know why. LA County, man. Good for your GI Bill when you go to college, especially law school. Oh yeah. Yeah, the GI Bill and all that good stuff, man. It's well worth it. But once again, you know, I joined. I didn't join to use the GI Bill. I just joined. Like I didn't really care. You know, I didn't join for the GI Bill because I knew after I'm not going to law school or nothing. Nah, you know, I'm not going to become no lawyer. So like I joined out of pure boredom, and I'm just kind of a weird dude. You know, I like to do stuff. But yeah, the GI Bill was great. Obama gave it like a boost. Like they rewrote it. Obama and his administration, or regime, as everyone calls like governments. The Obama regime. It was the GI Bill. Then he changed it to post 9/11 GI Bill, which gave a lot more benefits to a lot more people. And I think it's just getting better and better and better. Iron Butterfly. What? Caught a cold, but I'm hanging in there. Big dog, all right. Yeah, a little sniffles. Hey, dude, I hate to say it, though. If I catch a cold, I go down for the count, dude. Like, I'm such a bitch. I'm such a dude. If I have a girlfriend and I get a cold, I don't talk to them for like a week because I'm such a bitch, dude. I don't do good, brother. I don't do good. My whole body will shut down. I'll start bitching all the time. Oh yeah, man. I can't do colds, brother. I fold like origami. So what's the news in Denmark, Bobo, about Greenland? What are the old Vikings out there in Denmark talking about? Are there what do the normal people of Denmark think? You know, not the people on the news, but people like you know, us normal folk. Or is it just like us here in America? Dude, if I went to the truck driver and I said, "Hey, dude, America, we're gonna buy Denmark or Greenland," he would go, "What the fuck is Greenland?" Like, people don't even know. Or they would be like, "Yeah, whatever." Like, or how much did he offer? Like 700 billion, and someone would be like, "Oh, that's it?" Like, okay. Like, they should get more. I'm an American. I think Americans are fucking hilarious, dude. That's the beauty about being an American, brother. You got to worry about yourself and yourself only. Some people don't even know who the president of the United States is. They'll be like, what? Who? I think the Danish politicians are serious as sacrifice their soldiers for a lump of ice. Oh, fucking, I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, they sounded like they were. Yeah, they sounded. I wonder, man. Yeah. That's funny, man. Because I know we got like a space base on Greenland. Like if you look at it, I think it's on the west side of it, in between Canada. But they want. He wants. Or it's not Donald Trump. It's I think in. I know we tried to buy Greenland from Denmark a couple times, but it's I think where everyone lives, because that's on the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, dude, no, Americans won't shoot at Danish. We won't shoot. Yeah, you guys can send 100 people there. We will never shoot. That's not how our military rolls. We would go there. Like I know, like let's just say like Greenland, and like there will never be a shooting match, because that's someone like me is not going to go to Greenland and start shooting out of danger. I guarantee they'll walk. They'll get off the boat and just walk and find each other and be like, hey, like let's not do that. Let's not do this. Like the old World War II, when Germany and France and England, they all got off their trenches to play soccer. Dude, that'd be cool. I don't know, man. Hey, I don't think my government said we can't leave. Like we're stuck here too, brother. And the Danish soldiers would be like, yeah, we got sent here too, man. It sucks. I want to go home. Yeah, that would be a good funny film. No more dependence on foreign imports. Manufacture our own goods. Oh yeah. Most Europeans are so far up their own ass. They eat breakfast twice in the morning. I never heard that. They eat breakfast. That's funny, dude. I need Greenland to create our Fortress America. Oh, Fortress America, dude. I know we've tried to buy Greenland like 3 or 4 times. I know that's happened. Fortress America, dude. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but I'm all for it, man. You know when the commie left try to change like the Redskins, or try to tear down a statue and rename Columbus, Ohio to Buttfuck, Ohio. Dude, Trump went in there and started changing bodies of ocean and buying land. Shrooms and liquor, hey, I'm all about. I'm all for it, man. Manufacture your own goods. I'm all for it, man. I know we got a little problem here in California with avocados and something else, but because Mexico will make them better, and I don't know why it's like that, or I'm not sure. I'm not a farmer, so I don't know. But we got a lot of work to do. That's for sure. We got a lot of work to do. Trump will talk about Greenland at Davos, Switzerland. Yeah, I want to know why he's going there and why he's Like Biden never went, Obama. Maybe I think Trump went there like just on a video conference call to talk shit. That was a good one. But unless he can convince people to, I don't think we'll take it by force. I can't see America's not that, we're not that way. Well, maybe. I mean, we are that way. We are that way. Let's. I'm not trying to. If we want to take something, we'll just take it. Oh, man. I think eventually we're gonna get it before Trump's term ends. I were president and I was like 76, and I wanted to make a name where people would remember me forever. You start conquering land and taking land and making your country bigger, you'll be known forever. At least for like 50 years until people stop caring. Because I don't know who bought Alaska, but that was one hell of a purchase from the Tsar of Russia. One hell of a purchase. The Cuba needs to be the country that's next. Mexico, Cuba. If we take care of Mexico, Cuba, and buy Greenland, I think like Hawaii, right? Hawaii became a state after World War II, right? And after World War II, we're like, yeah, sorry, Hawaiians, like you're just gonna be part of America now. Like you have no choice. We can't have an Asian country coming that close to Fortress America. I like that, dude. Can they hurry up and fix the 57 freeway? Is it busted? Am I on the 50? Oh, yeah, I am. How'd you know? You're looking out, you can see out the good old window, huh? They had that one bridge there that they've been trying to build for, I don't know, a year? Before his term's over? Oh, for sure. He'll snatch up Greenland. He'll do everything before, yeah. I mean, or even before midterms, to be honest, right? Because if we start losing seats in the House and Congress, we're pretty sunk. Taking their sweet ass time, oh yeah. Hey man, construction workers. I'm okay with construction workers taking their time because I don't want to do that job. I definitely don't want to do that job, and it sucks. And you're outside all day working with concrete and rebar. Yikes. We are living in interesting times. History is in the making. Oh yeah, right, for sure. For sure, history is in the making, dude. For sure. I wonder, man, like, I think once Trump lost that first election, he spent 4 years thinking about how the hell he was going to come back and F everything up. I would have a game plan. It's wild, man. We're definitely, I mean, with the war in Russia and Ukraine, it's been 4 years. Trump with Greenland and the purchasing power of the U.S. and our military's, I think, at an all-time peak, dude. After that Venezuela crap, all-time peak. And those sonic weapons, like I don't know. Here's the thing, man. I have no idea what kind of crap we come up with, man. I'm sure we have sonar weapons. I mean, the weapon systems we probably have are probably unreal. Unreal stuff. I don't know. That security guard that was saying, we have all those heard the stories about the Venezuela raid. Like one of the stories I heard, the guy was saying, And you got to remember, these guys that are repeating these stories, they're not like us devil dogs. They're probably like, half retarded, because the country they grew up in is retarded. Cuba. Say, the average IQ in Cuba is probably like 10. A lot of them are born and raised like morons. So when they talk about, they were talking about like Easter was just dumping magazines into everything. We fired so fast. The sonar weapons, to the helos, to the Hellfires, to the F-35s, the F-22. I don't know, man. It's just that I knew we were, from when I was in till now, it's been 20 years, dude. 20 years. The technology growth from when I was in the Marine Corps to what we have now is probably alien technology, man. Like my grandpa, my grandpa, had a picture of me of when I was in Iraq before he passed away, and he was in Korea. And the first time he looked at the picture, he goes, "Damn, Mateo, you look like an astronaut," because I had all gear. And I was like, "Oh yeah," you look at all the crap they had. It was, a semi-automatic M4, wooden, still steel and wood rifles that weighed like 20 effing pounds. Still work to this day. I still have that rifle. The technology is insane, man. I don't know. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks, Bobo. I appreciate it. Triangle UFO confirmed. We got UFOs, dude. My buddy sent me a video. I served with him. He was having a barbecue at his house just in California. These guys are hardworking plumbers, construction dudes, hardworking dudes. They saw a UFO in the air, dude. I have it on film. It was a big light. It started separating. I don't think it was SpaceX or anything like that. I wonder, but the video, man, they're all like 4 adults are in his backyard, like going, "What the fuck is that?" But it wasn't SpaceX, because it stopped, or we see SpaceX a lot out here in California. I don't UFOs, man. I think it's us. I think it's the United States of America. I don't think the UFOs. I don't think there's any aliens out there. I really don't. A gun to my head. No aliens. All that crap we see in the air is just us. Just us. Just us. I've seen a triangle UFO in real life before. Made no sound, glided across the night sky, and faded into black. It was an interesting sighting. I don't even know, man. Like I've seen a light in the sky. Me and my dad, it didn't move for like 3 months. Like this light, and it was bright. And I brought out the binos. I was trying to. It was a man-made light in the sky. I am not kidding you, dude. And then one day I go outside that night to go check it out and stare at it for an hour with my dog. It's gone. It's gone. It wasn't a star. It was brighter than shit. It hurt my eyes like a street light would. When I look at the stars don't bug my eyes. The lights get all stringy in your eyeballs. It sucks. That's how, dude. I don't know, man. I don't think. I don't think aliens are coming from another planet. If anything, I think the ocean's a big deal. I still think it's us. I don't know, man. I don't like a. That means if there's aliens, interdimensional beings, yeah. But my whole point is if they're not us and they come into Earth, that means they breathe in oxygen and nitrogen. That means they have lungs, or that I'm assuming they can breathe the air on Earth with like half nitrogen and half oxygen, or 30% oxygen, 70% nitrogen. I think we breathe in more nitrogen than oxygen. So, and then that alien has to be used to our gravity. What if he never lived on a planet with gravity? He would come here and he would get crushed just by having no density in his bones. So I'm thinking it as, if an alien lands here, he has to be able to stand on with his own skeleton. He has to be able to breathe the same air or have an apparatus on him. And if they bleed, we can kill it. That's how I think. If they bleed, we can kill it. And if someone's into our battlefield, which is planet Earth, we're the masters of this Earth. If I go to Saturn, whoever lives in Saturn can tell me how to live in Saturn, because I'm not sure how to do that. But here on Earth, and I wonder if they bear an alien to an alien, right? Think about that one. I wonder if an alien came down and he goes, "Dude, you guys are a bunch of bitches," and I go, "You know what? Meet my friend, old grizzly bear over here. Let me know if he could." Like, how about a shark or a killer whale? Like, hey, like, shark. How about a 500-pound silverback gorilla? Dude, if aliens came here, I would get all out. This would be Planet of the Apes. I would get a bunch of monkeys after them. Monkeys are vicious, bro. The big old 700-pound silver black Congo gorilla. Dude, you tear that alien apart. No problem. Use them as a toothpick. Kind of like the second Avatar movie, the soul you had to get adapted to the water world. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If the aliens come here, they're gonna be all fucked up. And if they want to stay on Earth, they're gonna be all fucked up. They're the rotation, the gravity, the oxygen they breathe. They better be ready, because now the bunch of hairless monkeys like us are gonna go around them and fuck with them. I don't know, man. I think all that flying stuff is us. I really do. Or your mom. Whew. What's up, Godspeed? Godspeed. Carla was the fucking prom queen. Name that movie, Devil Dogs. You know how you can get sick going abroad? Imagine going to another planet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right? We would, I would get a nasty dude from Africa, throw them in their spaceship, and the aliens would die of Ebola or something, they'll die of something, some goddamn disease, some third world country disease, Definitely Governor Tech, dude. I think so. If we're the masters of this world, You know, and you got to have a lot of balls to, if you're, I mean, you got to have a lot of balls if you're an alien to come down here. A lot of balls. And then, like, why would they? Well, you know, would they ever say, you know, let me go see your leader? I don't give a fuck about your leader, my leader. You gotta have a lot of balls. No, they're here and they're fine. I hope, man. You know, if they ain't fine, we're definitely gonna find out. Jesus Christ is the only way to heaven. Jesus likes to go to the bar. Jesus don't go to no haven. Jesus cuts my grass and goes to the bars and drinks Modelo and Tecate. Jesus, yeah. Jesus doesn't like haven. Si, senor. The sleepy Mexican. Sleepy. If Jesus created the aliens, then yes. Jesus, the only thing Jesus can create is street tacos with carne asada and sour cream and guacamole and queso. We're going to, where are you headed to? I'm going to the beach. I gotta get something down by the beach. We would do something else to the aliens too. You gonna learn today, boy. Bobo. Yeah, I'll walk up behind the alien. Oh, I missed you. You don't know how bad I need this, boy. Come here, boy. Me and Bubba gonna learn today, boy. You gonna learn today, boy? The alien's gonna scream bloody murder, dude. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, brother? How you doing, Chief? Devil dog, feeling romantical, huh? Yeah. I would pet him like this. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna learn today, boy. There's times and a place in a man's life where we know we fucked up. And let me be very clear. You fucked up. I would drop a bottle of baby oil on the ground. Come here, little alien boy. Ah, man. Don't drop the soap there, son. What's up, Alice? What's up, devil? E.T. knows God is a fictitious character. Yeah, I'm with Jason on that one. Like, Jesus created the aliens. I don't know, man. New scum will protect us. Ugh. Greaseball, dude. Greaseball. Imagine having to be living with that fucking loppy fuck, dude. Imagine, like, trying to bang that dude as a chick. Like, ugh. Dear mother of pearl. You're gonna learn today, boy. You don't know how bad I need this, boy. Ah, what a day, what a day. Yeah, they wouldn't, aliens, that's what I'm saying, man. Aliens wouldn't do too good in America, you know? Like, we would, Americans, like, we would capture aliens like pets, for sure. Yeah, like, imagine if, like, 100 aliens landed in Texas. Like, you know them boys in Texas are gonna trap them and use them as pets. We'll sell one to, like, the LA Zoo or San Diego Zoo. We'll see him, like, next to the king tiger or the 5-pound or the 500-pound gorilla. For sure, dude. Like you can we would hang them on trees out here. We would use them as target practice. I mean, they would be manhandled by another dude. Oh yeah, it would be. We would go, dude. The galactic world would condemn the United States. There's just animals down there. You know, sniff a line of, then tell me how you feel. And touch the sky, and touch the sky. Later, Bobo. Semper Fi, brother. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't think aliens would do too good down here, boys. I think, you know, imagine the alien thing landing like on a highway, or you know, because they're gonna land. Dude, a semi truck, an immigrant from India and California would fucking nail the UFO going like 120 and a 20 truck. Yeah, something like Habibi Muhammad Jihad run into on accident, right? And knew some would, you know, it would be a whole aliens. And yeah, that was a weird video, boys. That was a weird video. Yeah, I don't know, man. I you know, I had so many people abuse. That's what our government's there for, though. You know, I don't. You know, I grew up my whole life like, oh, don't abuse the system. You know, if you don't need it, don't get it. You know, work hard for your stuff. Don't rely on anybody. And yet, I think everyone else is and abusing the system, but like us, like normal folk. It's kind of sad when you think about it. But it'll never change. It'll never change. It'll never change. People will always abuse the system, and yeah, you guys got to check out the video, man. It's pretty gnarly. A whole city in New York is ran by. It's weird. It's incredibly weird. What can you do? You know, one day at a time, boys. One day at a time. Yeah, Greenland, man. We'll need Greenland for sure. Denmark will have to. Either they take the deal or not. You know, it's that simple. 30,000 people. You know, that my small town in California that doesn't have their own. We don't have our own police department. I still live by cow farms. My small little town, and it's small. It's small for California. It has more people living in it than the entire country of Greenland. Probably double. Probably double or close to. So if our federal government, it's like, you know, if our federal government wants to go to, where is it, Minnesota? What city is that we're having problems and take it over for a little bit? They're just going to do it. And I guarantee that little town in Minnesota has more people than Greenland. So it's just a matter of time. It's just when and where. The sooner the better. Rip that Band-Aid off. And the great thing about politicians is the next day after the deal's done, or we just take it, the Maryland man will come back, or we'll shoot some chick in the face for trying to impede ICE agents. It'll be something, and it'll change the subject, and that will be it. So get it done, pull the plug, get yelled at for a day, and then tell Europe to F off, and that's it, man. Like that. And you know what, man? I bet you, man, if it wasn't for I bet you if the politicians in Denmark could do this deal and let it slide, I think they would. But once people start France and fucking the French, dude, what a bunch of weirdos. Viva la France, viva la France. Where's that crazy nut butters? Oh, Bubba, dude, Bubba, she is something else, man. She is something else. She has a whole attitude and her own personality. She'll sneak in my bed at the middle of the night too. It's awesome. And she dives under the dude. I don't know, man. She's kind of smart too. She's getting big though. Remember how she was a little baby. Now she's getting a little bigger. I take her to the park almost every day to run around and stuff. Right here. What's up, what's up, Butters? Semper Fi, man. What's going on? I was like, right here. What are you talking about? Yeah, Butters, dude. Montekia, she's doing good, man. I'll bring her next Wednesday. Butters will be in the vehicle with us. She'll be our vehicle commander. Well, I'll take her somewhere, maybe to the dog park or something. What's up, Mud Butters 22? What's going on, brother? Yeah, she's getting she has a cute little face. She looks like a bat sometimes. She has beautiful teeth that grow out. They're not all crooked. They all kind of go out, so it makes her jaw look bigger. Smart girl. I love her, man. Good dog. Good doggy. Yeah, we'll see how the World Economic Forum goes, huh? Yeah, that means anything to anybody. Definitely not Americans. Definitely not Americans. Americans, Americans in America, we don't stand for shit. We don't give a shit about dick. I don't give a shit about dick. Anything that doesn't involve me, I can give a fuck about. And then you add 400 million Americans who almost think like me or equivalent. Then you put them all in one box. Very dangerous society. Because most Americans, we care about what we do, what I do or what you do. Most female Americans. Have you met a female American? Our women are a lot different. A little cocky and just as arrogant as our American men. Now our America is very, dude. I mean, it will go down in history as one of the craziest social experiments ever. Like Rome was pretty wild, man. Rome was pretty wild. Imagine building a whole country on, the Roman legion and they had, I don't know, like, and it lasted 1,000 years, give or take, until it split or whatever. There's Sparta, Sparta was very well known. Greece, not so much any of the Asian countries, not that I'm aware of, but the Franks and the Gauls and whatever, but dude, imagine 5,000 years from now, and if America is here, or if it divided, or God knows what. Like, people in the history books, dude, the whole society was armed. Like, people would volunteer for their military willy-nilly. It'll be awesome. America really never had a leader to send them to war. They just kept going and going and going. It expanded, the expansion of the empire. It'll go down in the history books as one of the wildest civilizations to ever walk the earth, dude. Ever walk the earth. Like, for Rome, Pompeii, or Crixus, or there's Caesar. Caesar, he was really famous and got really famous because the battles that he led his troops in. With America, there's no Caesar. It's like, oh, the American army's here. Oh, shit, It's not one individual, oh, Caesar's army's coming, or no, it's... Dude, Americans replace our leaders just as fast. We'll kill our own leader and be like, no, we'll put that guy in. Yeah, they'll go down as one of the wildest. American women are richer than most males in other countries. It's just sheer, they can work, and they're, they've had a dad or brother, and they probably went to public school. So most American women are very seasoned. You guys get a little goofy, but seasoned, very seasoned. I am a disgusting creature. Oh, that's okay. You can't be that ugly and fat, can you? I heard if you run a little bit and watch what you eat, it can change your life. Get a little athletic in you. My nephew, no 2 left feet. When you go take that girl out on the dance floor, no 2 left feet. No 2 left feet. Cute nose. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. My little nose button. Boop. Boop, boop. Me and my... I don't even want to say it. China was around 5,000 years before America was even an idea. Yeah. See, the thing about China and like Asia countries, you don't know too much about them, right? There's like the Ming Dynasty. They like China. I think China was like the Chinese, whatever dynasty, whatever. They invented paper, but they kept it a secret. Like their government or their king or whatever, their fat China man, they would keep it a secret and not tell anybody. So a lot of things in like Asia would get lost, and they would reinvent themselves. That's a way of like communism. Yeah, you do. I don't know too much. Like, did China or the Japanese empires, the samurais way back in the day, they didn't do anything. Like, you don't know their. I don't know. I remember. I think China had like a huge ass navy at one time, with wooden boats, and I think they all ended up getting crushed. Like, Rome. Like, you see Rome, the Colosseum, Greek, even Sparta, all of that weird stuff. The Gauls. Then you get, there was Mongolia. You have big empires like that, the Ming Dynasty, the blah 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 dynasty, but you don't hear like what they did. They never built anything great. It was like a blip in the radar, a long time, but a blip in the radar, because they didn't do anything to push, I would say, humanity forward, if that makes sense. Not that I know of. I could be wrong. I don't know all. I'm not Grok or Chat GPT. The Mongols were defeated by the Chinese. I didn't know that. I did not. Then I remember Genghis Khan died, and that was kind of it. No one knows where he's buried. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they didn't, like the Asian, they didn't leave anything. Like, Greek brought democracy, Rome military-esque, and they had a senate. And some of the Caesars or emperors, they worked with the Senate a lot of the times. I could talk about ancient cities, or even South America, which is sad. South America, the whole continent of South America, we don't know much, man. We don't know much about what used to live there, what not used to live there. Whoever used to live there, they didn't do much. They were probably ran by communists and dipshits, and same kind of, I think, with Asia. It's kind of like Korea split in two because of a bunch of bull crap. China, they got a lot of history, but you just don't know that much of it. Or they destroyed it, or they never built anything big or great. Japan, kind of the same thing. Or Japan, Japan, we had to blow them back up to the Stone Age. So that they got a little excuse. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. They're like, what happened with Egypt? Where did those guys go? Egypt was a wild place to live at, for sure. Now it's just sand and a bunch of Mohammed jihads, dude. What's up, Brody? The ones that witness his brutal themselves, by the way. Oh, wait. The ones who witness his... Stop disrespecting God of the universe. Who the who's God in the universe? Jesus is not Jesus. Jesus is just the guy who mows my lawn. I pay him $10 and a 6-pack of Modelo's every week. Cheap labor, am I right? And he is an immigrant. That's how you do it. Instead of hiring an American at $20 an hour, I hire an illegal alien for a 6-pack of beer and 10 pesos. And that's the American way, baby. That is the American way. Yeah, China, man, just like even still today, like China hasn't done anything in like 300, 500 years. I can't name the communist, what is it, CCPPP, the Communist Government of China. They've been in power for like 80 years, and I can't name one thing they've done. like one program they put together, like NASA or Social Security, or they don't do anything, man. That's not like in their. That's not how things work in other continents, dude. It's weird, right? Like what like Russia like in the Soviet Union days, they were headed off to space. They were trying to do great things, and ever since then, communism, boys. No bueno. No bueno. Russia has always had the worst economy. Yeah, like you got some smart dudes in Russia, you know. I mean, they sent a probe to Mercury. They can do really, like they get to a point where economy fucks them up, and then politically, so they can get to like a certain point of like we can do cool shit. But other than that, like, what's the coolest car, like, you know, China's ever made, you know? What's the coolest thing anyone's ever made, you know? Not much. Ooh, that guy got rolled. That guy got rolled, son. I knew he was gonna get him. Yeah, I would pull over a Prius too. I would pull over the Prius too. It's like driving a tampon. Dude, I thought that guy was gonna roll me. I thought he was gonna roll me, dude. He pulled up right behind me. I was like, oh man, right on stream too. But nope, he went after that Prius. I don't know why. The dude was probably on the phone. Probably on the phone. Hold on, let me concentrate here. Dude, I freaking like pulled something in my. I started doing sit-ups and shit again, boys, and I really I'm trying to strengthen my back so I can work out with my nephew, and it's a bitch, dude. That's it. Got it. Oh yeah, I've been to this one. Good. Russia has always had the worst economy. Oh yeah. Russia's sad, man. I mean, like, what would name a car that Russia has made that you're like, hell yeah, that's a great Russian car? No, you can't. They can't. You know, name the cool Chinese version car. You can't. This is not the way the world works, you know. You can't name anything because you don't read. What's up, Froggy Doggy? 1338. What's up, man? How often do you stream? What's up, Brody? Every Wednesday, man. Every Wednesday. I do this for, I'm a veteran, brother, so, you know, whoever's on just can hang out. You don't have to be a veteran, just like-minded folk or just want to agree to disagree. Russia on the move, China on the move. Might as well follow suit and move with them. They want Europe, China wants Taiwan, and we want Greenland. Does Russia even manufacture cars? You know, I listened to a guy on YouTube that used to live in Russia and obviously can't anymore because he's Russian, but he doesn't want to fight the war or whatever. I think they do, but it's a car that's made only, it's for like, I guess it's a really shitty car, but it's actually really good because it works in Russia. You know, there's, with the snow and just the bad maintenance and stuff, if that makes sense. I've heard from that guy, I think there is one, I'm almost positive. And it's just a little box car. Oh yeah, and they make a like a Volkswagen type of van, and I guess it's so dangerous because the gas tank is like so super dangerous shit. I'm unemployed. I requested you to find a girl for me who's willing to marry me and love me. I hope you will try your best. Yeah, Mark, I got a girl for you. His name is Mike. She goes by Michelle on Saturdays. She's a him, her. Um, she has a third leg. And she'll love you long time, Michael. She'll love you long time. Active duty or retired? Retired, brother. Simplify. Yeah. What's up, Brody? Active duty. I joined in 2006 to 2014, right after high school, and I made this channel about a year ago. I used to stream every day when I was at work, like 3 times. Just, man, I was kind of going through a rough patch, and I just said, and I'm going to just talk to the camera and see who wants to join and who's like-minded, who just supports the troops or whatever. That's what I just kind of started doing the stream, the Devil's Compound, man. You can come in, hang out, shoot the shit. We talk about politics. Everything's on the table. You don't have to... You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. If I say something wrong, you can call me dumb, whatever. It's all good, man. We're good with the banter. I just, going through a rough time. Went through I had a couple of friends take their own lives and stuff, so decided to reach out. And I'm glad you're here, man. Super fun. So please find girl who loves me and willing to marry me. Yeah, his name is Michelle. I'm really unemployed. You're unemployable. What rank were you? I got out as a corporal. I was basically an 8-year corporal. I could have been a terminal lance, but yeah, I joined right out of high school, man, in the Marine Corps. Me and my buddies, like 14 players on my football team went. And then, we all did our thing. 2 of my buddies I served with, I went in with. One of them took his own life, and the other, went off. I don't know. You just lose friends. And then I was supposed to go to Afghanistan in like 2011. Then that got canceled, and then I got out. So I was MP 5811. Whoop, whoop. My dream rank is at least a lieutenant, dude. Lieutenant, butter bar. If you want to become an officer or enlisted, or the best rank is a warrant officer, which means you joined as an enlisted, and instead of becoming an officer, you became, we call it a Mustang, which is just a warrant officer, which I think that the warrant officers get the most respect. Also, I think there's a certain rank you have to be a Marine, a Marine Corps JAG. The JAG off, yeah, that's something different. I have no idea. Probably, I'm sure if you work in the JAG, you got to be an officer of some sort. Grow up, Mark. Yeah, you're a weirdo, Mark. Anyways, I'll be right back, boys. Keep the doctors away, boys. Be right back. Okay, no trash can. All right. How long have you been gone? Too long, Joe. Too long. I'm the real deal 90 to 2002. Yeah. The 90s to I'll tell you, man, that was some times, man. There we go. Yeah, I'm the last old school Marine, we believe. Yeah, oh, for sure. Oh, my. What's up, T-Wiz? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Let's get this thing back going. Support your local 81. What? There we go. Audio's back. Good, good. Good, good, good. Thank you, Brody. Well, well, well. Look at the fit illegal immigrant cat dragged in. What's up, Marissa? I can always count on you, girl. Support your local infant to teach them to walk. Yeah, man, those hybrid trucks. The only like truck or something I would buy that's hybrid would be the Tesla, I guess. I wouldn't really buy anything else. Yeah, I'm nervous about. Yeah, who said that? Joe or Brody? Brody, yeah, man. Your Ford F-150's already in the shop. I would only buy Tesla, man. Only buy Tesla stuff. Because not lick in the test game. Learn from combo TV, VCR. They break real easy. Yeah. Oh, the the combo. Yeah, the combo DVD. chess players, those brain. Oh, yeah. I always try to look for, or like a company that Ford's good at building cars, you know, normal cars. Tesla's good at building hybrids or battery packs. You know, I don't trust companies that's not their original goal. You know, Ford's original goal is mass produce gas guzzling big trucks, whatever. I think that would be your only mistake was the hybrids. I'm not sure, man. That sucks though, man. If it's already if your Ford is already giving you shit. Car muted again? What? Oh, not muted anymore. Good. Ah, Marissa, all your things get. I swear, Marissa, all your everything you say gets redacted. Well, all right. Really? What the fuck is up with the YouTube? What the hell's going on? Bad connection. Let me check, boys. Ah, now it's all jacked up. Bad connection? Maybe. Maybe. Let me see. Let me try to check. I had to swipe away and come back. Sorry. What is this? Check. We're good. All right. All right, boys. I'm going to go to the White House right now, so I want you to focus up here. Focus up here. We're going to see this one time. Oh! Get that oil. Look at that. That's the White House. We're going to see the White House. What is this? Oh, whoa. All right. Where's the dawn, baby? Where is the dawn? Look, it's the White House, boys. Who wants in? Who wants in? We can have a party here. We can have a party here. Who's in? I think the Don's in there somewhere. The fucking cop behind you's probably pissed. Dude, get out of here. White House, huh? The secondary version of the White House, pretty much. Pretty much. It's like this place is like an old part. Remember, California used to have like the Wild Wild West. So, yeah, you know, you right places. They do like they'll keep. And whoever built this out here kind of kept a lot of the old buildings the same, but I mean, obviously the White House is for the adventure city, but they'll have like, you know, wild big safes, you know, a saloon, stuff like that. Secondary version of the White House, yeah. That's the one that got bombed in Independence Day. Gold Rush State. I'm out here in Folsom. Oh yeah, Folsom. Folsom. They have a good high school football team. Folsom High, and their quarterback this year is going to BYU. Shoot, what was his name? He was pretty good kid, but by the time he has to do a Mormon church gathering, and then I forget his name. Damn it! Really good football player. Folsom, dude. Folsom's good community. Good community. All right, we're out of here, boys. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm so sore, dude. My back is so sore. Also, I have 2 more years before I can join the Marine Corps. Brody, just enjoy life for what it is. Live in the now. I give anything to be your age. I don't give a F if I can drive or not. Yeah. What's up, Joe? Yeah. Enjoy, man. Enjoy the way you think. Enjoy enjoy the crazy idea that you have that you want to join the Marine Corps. Enjoy that, man, because as you get older, it doesn't get more depressing. It just everything just kind of bums you out. But that's good, man. I mean, let me ask you, that's a chick, a homeless chick. Let me ask you, why are you thinking about joining the Marine Corps? Let me ask you that. Why? What's the reasoning? Is it you want to look cool? You want to be somebody? You want to get out of your hometown? You want to come back to your hometown as somebody? I did that. That's okay. What is a lot of training, a lot of time outside, a lot of time away from family. We're not at war, so it will get boring because you're like, why did I join if we're not at war? Because family on my dad's side, mostly military, mostly USMC. Oh, all right, I got you. Kind of family tradition type of thing, keep it in the family. Yeah, I get that. I kind of did that. I kind of did that too. That was a kind of a reason why, it was easier for me to join because I knew family members did it. That's a big step. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what side of the United States you live on, the East Coast or West Coast, but you'll go to Camp Pendleton, California, or fucking, what is the other one in Florida or North Carolina with the sand fleas. 20K to 50K military sign-up bonus. Yeah, they'll give good bonuses. You gotta do good on the ASVAB and stuff, but I'll tell you, man, if you do what I did, like military police, you get that in your background. Then when you get out of the service, you did your 4 years, you don't want to re-enlist, dude, and you want to become a cop or anything like that, they'll hire you really quick. They'll hire you. Paris Island, that's the one. Why did they restrict that? Why did they restrict dude, YouTube sucks, dude. Paris Island, yeah. You were an MP, yeah. 5811 military police. So I went to Pendleton, did all the MCT boot camp stuff there, and then Missouri was our base for MP school. That's where the Army goes, is Missouri. And the Marine Corps, of course, the Marine Corps is poor, so we don't have our own MP school training, so we go there. Then the Army MPs train us up, and then we come back home. So I did a little bit of gate duty stuff, but during the Iraq War, the Marine Corps, needs bodies. And as much as everyone has an MOS, right, the minute the Marine Corps needs you to fight the war, they just grab whoever they want. So, to my little peanut brain, when I was in the military police, it changed to like gate duty and doing police work to field MPs, which were standardized, then that changed to IRP, instant reaction platoon. So we had two sets of MPs. We had guys, field MPs and garrison MPs, and you end up doing both while you're under the contract of an MP. So it's kind of nutty. I think you can go to Paris Island even if you live in the West Coast. Oh, I didn't know that. No. My brother did amphibious assault vehicles. Yeah, and said they were outdated and trash. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. You joined the Marine Corps, Devil Dog. We get all the hand-me-downs. We get all the old stuff. Our budget from the federal government's very small. Oh man, I mean, I trained with stuff from Vietnam. We had stuff from Vietnam. I trained on stuff from Vietnam, and the only time I got new gear is when we got to Kuwait before we jumped into Iraq. They gave us new SAPI plate carriers, flak jackets or whatever. That was it. Everything else is old, brother. Everything else is old and used and abused. The Marine Corps is underrated. That's where we like to be, brother. We like to be underrated. The Marine Corps is the only branch of service that the Commander-in-Chief, aka the President of the United States, can deploy without Congress's approval. I mean, he can deploy the SEALs, the little guys, the SEALs, the Green Berets, all the little knick-knack people. But if the President of the United States wants to move a big body, a big military, not the little guys like Venezuela stuff, a big body of dudes, the Marine Corps, he can mobilize the Marine Corps with no one stopping him. Which is exactly what the Marine Corps was made for. In and out, fast, doesn't matter. Give us the gear that we need. We don't have to look good or feel good. We'll just get the job done, man. Fire truck. Alright, let's get up out of here. Actually, I want to go to... Please tell me you saved it. Please tell me you saved it. You didn't. Hold up. Also, what car are you driving? If it's a diesel, I'm not super surprised. I got a 4x4 6-tire F-250 diesel, brother. Starships were meant to fly. There we go. Let's go down this way. Nope, down that way. Perfect. Where am I going? All right. Sorry, man. Oh dear, bad connection. Yeah, my bad. My beat. Swoop. Yeah, 4x4, 6-wheel F-250, and I'm the only one that drives it. This is California, brother. I need the biggest car on the road. You know what I'm saying? This is absolutely California. California, we like big roads, big highways, big trucks. They say everything's sounds like a V8, not a diesel. Oh, Jason, it's a V8. I'm just busting everyone's balls. It's just a normal F-150. You can hear the engine. You're good, brother. Yeah, it's a normal F-150. There's no diesel yet. No. I'm too cheap and poor to do that. Too cheap and poor. Guys, I'm back, boys. What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, sometimes, boys, I can't see if it's lagging or not. I won't be able to tell. So if anything ever goes wrong, just say, "Hey, stupid, fix your stupid stream." Devil Dog, what's up, Joe? Sorry, boys, I didn't know I was lagging. I did not know. My bad. Yeah, if I'm ever lagging, man, just yell at me. You guys will be all good. My feelings can never be hurt. My B. Have you been reading our comments? Any questions? Oh, I got 1,000 questions about your comments. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Zero. What does PFP mean? That's what I want to know. What is PFP? Look up Truther? Yeah, who's Truther? I'll look up Truther777. He thinks he's God. I was reading your guys' comments, yeah. Oh, profile picture. Gotcha. Truther777. I'll do a little deep dive on him, man. I'll do a deep dive. He's a horrible streamer. Oh, God. He's a loser. Yeah, I'll look into it, man. Yeah, people that think. Yeah, there's people like that, man, that think they're comes with age and maturity, and then, there's people, man, they'll never understand, like, I don't know, like, I grew up in a public school, I got in fights. You learn at a quick age, some people never learn, and they live in this bubble. Oh, he's your PFP. Okay, let me see. All right. I'll look into that. Angel, yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying. Like COD, man, and Call of Duty. Like, there's got to be something better, What is all this? Oh, training. Medical stuff. There's got to be something better, than Call of Duty these days. A new console, a new, Yeah, I was reading all your goddamn comments, and I was talking to myself this whole time. Son of a gun. Son of a bitch. Yeah, be careful with people like that, man. Be careful with people like that. There's always people. I mean, even there's people like that, even in their 40s and 50s, man. And I'm sure we've all met one or two of those people. Mother Sheriff. He's a horrible person. He made fun of a streamer. His brother died. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. And you got to remember, people have a distance in their brain where they think they can say stuff and get away with it, which, like, you could say whatever you want, man, but Words have consequences at the end of the day, and it's tough when people are dirtbags. But I rather, it's the same as like communism or people that just hate other people. I would want to see it than not see it at all, right? Right? If you are not aware of communism or it's kept from you, you will think it's a new thing eventually, So it's always good even to hear something you don't like, because it will train your mind into preparing for it. America's really good at fighting communism because we allow people to be communists. This way we're good at defending our own values. If we allow our government to silence communism, they'll come back 100 years from now, and there'll be some new idea that everyone thinks is the new idea, which is not. We shall be equal and friends and shit like that. So even like a horrible person like that, it's okay to listen to them, because if someone's ever horrible to you, you can be like, oh yeah, I've seen this type of person. One person to another's, we're just all people. You can take a lot of lessons from big pieces of shit like that guy. If you and his name Angel 777, what a dick. And mine's Devil's Compound. It seems like our name should be changed, right? I should be. Even with that, even just little things like that, bro, like even little things like that, if you're calling yourself an angel or whatever, you already have a little mental issues. You're all good, brother. Brody, bro. How am I the only one in the comment talking? I don't know, man, but you're all good, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. I'm about to get off here in a minute. I fucked up by not checking the connection, and once you lose connection, people jump off. It's all good though. I'll get better. I'll get better. You know how it be. I'll be on next Wednesday, Devil Dogs. Stand by. Y'all take care. Brody, Simplify, brother, thanks for coming on and hanging out, man. Howard, Jason, Joe, the crew of all crews. I appreciate it, Devil Dogs. Always remember, you fight wars with your hands. Helmet's not a chair. And like Bobo says, stay American, brother. Stay American. Somehow we're all connected together. Oh man. I'm out of here, Devil Dogs. I'm gonna go do my physical therapy and rest and relax. God, something's messed up. Oh my God. Oh, Truther. Hoorah. Joe, go to the stream. Yeah, I'll check it out right now. Truther, that's right. Yeah, Truther. All right, boys, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Simplify. Stay American.